Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ria and Aarav Podcast.
I'm Aarav.
And I'm Ria.
Today, you are listening to episode 12.
And today, we are not going to teach you English.
We are going to tell you a story.
A real story.
A story that almost every English learner will recognize.
Aarav, today I don't want to talk about rules.
Me neither.
Because most people who listen to us already know many rules.
But still, they cannot speak.
A few months ago, we met a learner.
Let's call him Rahul.
Not his real name, but his story is very real. Rahul was sitting in the last row of a small training room. He was very quiet. He was listening carefully. He was writing notes. And whenever the trainer asked the question, Rahul looked down.
After the session, I noticed something.
What?
He waited until everyone left.
He came to us slowly, not confidently, slowly, and he said in a very low voice, "I understand English, but I cannot speak." That one line is the most common sentence in the world of English learners. Rahul studied English in school. He studied English in college. He watched English videos on YouTube. He followed English pages on Instagram. He saved English reels. He even had a notebook full of vocabulary. But when it came to speaking, his body reacted differently. His heart beat faster. His mouth became dry. His mind became blank.
Aarav, when I asked him one simple question, "Tell me about your work," he froze.
He knew the answer, but his fear spoke louder than his knowledge. Rahul's problem was not grammar. It was not vocabulary. It was not pronunciation. It was something invisible. It was fear. Fear of sounding stupid. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of being judged. Fear of being laughed at. Rahul told us something very honest. When I speak in my room, I'm fine, but in front of people, I become someone else.
That sentence stayed with me.
We explained something very important to Rahul. Speaking a language is not just mental work. It is emotional work. Because when you speak, you show your thinking. You show your level. You show your personality. And the brain treats that as risk. Rahul believed, I must become fluent first, then I will start speaking.
This is the biggest lie learners tell themselves.
You don't become fluent and then speak. You speak and then you become fluent. Rahul shared one memory. In college, he tried to answer a question in English. He made one small grammar mistake. Some students laughed. That moment stayed in his mind for years. After that day, Rahul slowly built a habit. The habit of silence. Not because he had nothing to say, but because silence felt safe. Rahul was watching English videos, listening to podcasts, reading quotes, but he was avoiding one thing: speaking. Listening felt safe. Speaking felt risky.
We asked him, when was the last time you spoke English for 5 minutes continuously?
He smiled nervously and said, I don't remember. Rahul was not afraid of English. He was afraid of his image. He wanted to look intelligent, confident, and capable. And learning a language makes you look weak at first. We told him, today we will not improve your English. Today we will improve your courage. We asked him to stand near the window and say one sentence, I work as a junior engineer. He paused, took a breath, and said it slowly, carefully, but he said it. Nothing bad happened, but something important happened inside him. His body learned speaking is not dangerous.
The brain changes with experience, not advice.
That one sentence gave him new evidence. We asked, what do you like about your work? He stopped, restarted, but spoke. Broken sentences, simple words, real communication. After 5 minutes, he said, I did not feel as scared as I thought. Fear is always strongest before you start. We gave him one rule. Every day, speak for 5 minutes out loud. In the first week, he spoke alone in his room using his phone recorder. He hated his voice, felt awkward, wanted to stop, but continued. One day, he stood in front of the mirror and said, I am learning English. After some days, his pauses became shorter, his fear became quieter. In his office meeting, his manager asked a question, and before he overthought, he spoke. Not perfectly, but clearly. His heart was beating fast, but he did not stop. After the meeting, nobody corrected him. One colleague said, Thanks, that explanation helped. People care about clarity, not perfection. His accent was not blocking communication, his silence was. One evening, Rahul called and said, Today I spoke without preparing. That is the moment of flow. Earlier, he translated in his head. Now, words came slowly but directly. One bad day came again. He made mistakes again, but he did not quit. Earlier, mistakes meant stop. Now, mistakes meant continue. He said, I still feel nervous, but nervousness does not control me. The biggest change was in his self-talk. Earlier, I am bad at speaking. Now, I am learning. He found one safe partner and spoke 10 minutes daily. Small conversations built his courage. He said, I was waiting to become confident instead of practicing being brave. Earlier, English meant embarrassment. Now, English meant progress. His message was, if you wait to feel ready, you will wait forever. Start when you feel scared. Aarav, Rahul's story is not special.
Aarav, it is common.
But courage is rare. You do not move from fear to flow in one big jump. You move in very small steps. If you feel like Rahul, please remember, your English is not weak. Your confidence is under-practiced.
Make one promise today. Speak one sentence out loud today.
Rahul did not become fluent. He became brave, and fluency followed quietly. Thank you for listening to episode 12 of the Ria and Aarav Podcast.
If this story felt like your story, you are exactly where you should be. This is Aarav.
And Ria.
See you in the next episode.
Hello, we're excited to show you our native speech capabilities, where you can direct a voice, create realistic dialogue, and so much more. Edit these placeholders to get started.